Hi guys, this is War, and we left our tutorial last time on these errors. Now, these are mostly what we call context and just random compiler errors. It's because, and it will tell you explicit symbol, expecting this. It's expecting, think of this as like a sentence. You're going to print this, and this is the wording. Now, the reason why this is all in yellow is because this is actually what we a string. It's the same thing, except this is in the code itself as a string. If you do not want it to be a string, then you will have problems because it'll go error. See how it's got this little yellow line? It doesn't know what this is because it's looking for this. It's looking for a variable called this. Okay, yes, it can't have spaces. My bad. I always forget about that too. And now, up, see? And now it ends. Now, whatever we put in this, it will print. So let's just test this theory out. Name B, and then, like a period in a sentence, close it. And now all these little buggy errors go bye-bye. Bye! See ya! And because this is what we call, I don't have it up. Okay, never mind. Oh, actually, yes I do. This is a mono behavior. So this is a static function that's just print. Logs messages to Unity console, identical to these debug.log. Now this will tell you messages for Unity: awake, fixed update, and what they are called and when they're called. Now, awake is called when the script instance is being loaded. That's pretty much whenever it starts, but we don't have that. We have on enable. So let's see what it says for on enable. On enable. This function is called when the object becomes enabled and active. Okay, sweet. So let's see what this will do for us right now. Come on up. Now, we don't have this in the console log. So let's clear it and all that good stuff. Now, you see this little box? This is what it's called enable and disable. This is a component. Just like a tire is to a rim, a component. Now, if we push the little thing, it puts a check. Well, wow, it wrote something. Disabled, enabled. So every single time we enable this, which it gives a little number because I have it collapsed, it does this. Well, this is kind of useless, but it's not. It'll tell you when you're developing, like let's say, a first-person shooter controller. You can have it where it gives you a message when I'm being dumb and hit a wall, or when I up in the air and I bounce down using collision. Now, you're like, this doesn't sound useful. Well, it is and it's not. Because the way I have this set up for this on enable, I want to know when my master script gets a name. So I'm using this to populate my game master, okay, first person shooter controller, and you're going to look at this and you're going to go, names. Well, that sounds familiar. And it really is. Spawn. See, you have this, which is the game master. You know, spawn, game spawner, master, spawned weapon, this name. Okay. Well, when we go into here, well, we got spawned weapon, and it puts this, and look, it's a string. Now, you're like, so we are basically telling the spawned weapon to be this string right here. And that is just pushing this variable to this, to my game spawner from my gun bag. Just a script that is not even on the controller itself. It's out in nowhere land. Now, might be useful, might not be. Well, the reason why this is useful is because you have to be able to communicate some form of information from your controller to, let's say, our lovely cube, a bad guy. And what if we need to know if this game object needs to just go away, be destroyed, blow it up? Well, we need some form of way of pushing communication to it. So we need a help. So we'll just write us a little help. Void help. And we'll pass it a damage property. Well, we should go float damage. Then we put our braces. I don't know what they're called. Then we'll go damage is greater than or equal to 1. Then we just wrapped on an if statement. If, because we're asking a question. And if damage is greater than 1, just debug down. Now this is just an example. See, you'll have a message that you call, like from another script. You'll go, oh, health, take X amount of damage out. And then if this damage is that much, we just go, hey, I use a debug.log here, but it can be GameObject.destroy it. And it'll actually just destroy the game object. Well, this is a little bit further than what I wish to go at the moment. But I wanted you to understand the communication part between scripts. Now, I'm going to cut this here because this is just a small intro. And I wanted you guys to think about a few things so that you go, hey, I should look this up. And look up the script reference, mono behaviors, and read what these actually are, because you're going to go back to these all the time on collision. And when you do this, it will actually give you examples. Message. It will actually tell you what they do and what they're used for. And I still go back to them, and I've been using this engine for quite some time. But I want to say goodbye and have a good one.